First off, how excited are you to be going home SoCal playing against UCLA?
I'm really excited, just to go home, see how it is out there, and UCLA, they're a pretty good team, so it's going to be good.
I mean, is it one of those teams that make their record is a little deceiving? I mean, 2-5, but 2-2 in the Pac-12. I mean, they're having a decent year, at least in conference play.
Oh yeah, they're doing pretty good. I know they came up short a couple of games, but I feel like no matter it's different every week. It all depends on who comes to play, at the time. So whoever makes the play, so yeah, it's gonna be good.
Let's talk about the rushing attack. I think they have more than 200 yards rushing the last 3 games. What have you seen on film that makes them pretty dangerous there?
They do have a formation with they got like 4 tight ends in, and they do a lot of tricky stuff to mess with your eyes. So we just gotta have clean eyes coming into this game. So their running backs are pretty good too. They're straight downhill.
Yeah.
When you go back, are you going to have a whole bunch of family there?
Yeah, I am.
What's that going to be like for you?
It's going to be real good for me, just to see my fam, see how everyone's doing, it's going it's going to be good to see everybody, hopefully it's going to be good to see me too.
His hair is beautiful.
What's the biggest difference between their offense with Spade at quarterback last year and with DTR now this year?
I feel like because last year their quarterback wasn't he didn't really run like that, but DTR, I played with him before, but he's a good quarterback, he's pretty fast too, so we got to be very careful with our drops, getting our depth, because then again he could scramble, he could run too, so he is a problem too in their run games.
How important do you think these games are in Southern California for the recruiting process of getting more kids from that area?
Man, it's really important, man, because since we didn't go there, we got kind of some kind of hate towards them, so, it's just it's bragging rights as well too, for a couple of players that we know that's over there too back at home. So
when you were being recruited, what was the thing that got you? What made you want to come here?
Man, AP, Coach Herm, the school was very cool. When I took my visit here, I just felt like I had the perfect opportunity for myself, just to be successful, not only in football, but with life as well, off the field. So.
And what about having guys that have been in the NFL, they've done the journey, they've been there, how valuable is that for you?
Oh, it's real valuable, it helps us out a lot, it gives us like an extra step ahead, just to have that guidance, have that teaching from those that actually did it, and that were great in it, and that were very successful in the game.
What's one of the biggest things you learned from Coach AP about just the process?
It really is just the business, coming here every morning, getting ready, being prepared, it's all the business, and your own brand, you gotta carry yourself a certain way, in a good way, because you are being watched. There are scouts looking at you and everything that you do. So, man, I really did learn how to treat it more of a business instead of just, I'm over here, I'm just playing ball. That's one thing I really did.
Having not played in the Rose Bowl Stadium yet, is there a little extra added excitement there?
Not really. I just treat it like any other game. Like I ain't never played at Michigan State's stadium before. Playing over there, it was pretty cool. But the Rose Bowl, who knows? I'm not gonna really look into it, unless we make it to the Rose Bowl instead of just playing UCLA.
Right.
After you went down 14-0, it looks like the defense really settled down. Is there a game that for the defense there was more positives than people think there were to actually take away from that game against Utah?
Well, basically with that game, we really beat ourselves. Their second touchdown that they scored, I took it on me. I could have made that tackle. You know what I'm saying? But we had a lot of penalties. We just a lot of stupid mistakes that we did. But I don't really see nothing positive that we could have done. You know what I mean? If anything, we should have just held them. It should have been 10-3 or 3-3. You know what I mean? It's just stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am kind of injured, but I'll be good. I'm hurt. I'm not injured. I'm just hurt a little bit.
Sore, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
What is it, your leg or?
No, it's my neck. All this, yeah. So I'll be back though.
So what's the mentality of the defense? Obviously that was a tough loss, and you know, what about regrouping from that and moving on to this game?
Just as a DB, you gotta have memory loss, so we just forget about that, but we're not gonna forget about it at the same time. But just move on and just focus on UCLA right now. That's what that's our main thing. We're trying to win both of the Cali games, so we gotta win this one first, then next, and this SC.
How about going home? Or you know, you're playing relatively close to home. How is that? I mean, I know you've been there before when you played USC last year, but what about going home?
Oh, that's big for me because I'm from out there, so I gotta show my folks back home what I'm doing. Though they see what I'm doing right now, they see that I'm playing well. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm putting on for the city, but you know, it's a big game for me because I'm from California, so I gotta give my I ain't gonna say fans, but like people who look up to me what they want to see.
You have a lot coming to the game, friends and family, or?
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, of course. A lot of people coming to this game. A lot of people telling me, been DMing me, been telling me like, yeah, I'm coming to this game for sure.
Any danger overlooking UCLA at all? Or I mean, obviously they've not had the best of seasons, so are you worried about possibly overlooking or a letdown? Or?
I've been watching film. They have some pretty impact players, pretty like players that can hurt us. I know two personally. I played B2G with him. His name is Cal Phillips. I know him personally. I know what he's about. So. I know. I told everybody. I just told everybody today, like when we was watching film, we got to play inside leverage on him. Got to be patient with him because he's a good route runner and he's pretty fast. He's not even 100% right now. I think he's 100%. I haven't talked to him. I'm gonna talk to him before the game and after the game. So I'm gonna see where he at right now because he had injuries. But I'm glad that he back. He deserved it. He's one hell of a player, and I can't wait to go against him.
So those guys that you know on UCLA, how much do you guys text or back and forth before game, after game?
It's short. It's not really a long conversation because at the end of the day, we know the difference between one and each other. So we keep it short and simple. Before the game, good game, or before like warm-ups, we are talking for a long time, and then after the game, we are talking again, take a picture. Then once I go back out there, I link with them. I just hang out with them.
With all the emotions that took place in that Utah game, during the game, and even after the game, I mean, do you think that was a learning experience looking back at it?
Yeah, it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience, and it's just like motivation. I use that loss as motivation. I use they crowd as motivation. That slam to the head, all that I use as motivation. I kill everybody with kindness, so I already say much. I just laugh at them at the end of the day. So they don't like that. They want a response out of you. So I just give them. Honestly, I just don't give them what they want, and that's a response out of me.
You had 4 takeaways, 1 interception, 3 fumble recoveries. What about the defense finally doing what Danny has kind of been preaching all along?
Oh, it's a blessing. I mean, he's been talking about this since the summer, since last season. As soon as we lost Fresno, he was telling us, he was preaching to us. When we got back that following week, he was talking to us about it. If we want to go to the Rose Bowl, we gotta have takeaways. We gotta make plays. We gotta just do what's right. No assignment mistakes. It's just the little things that matter right now with Coach G and with the whole coaching staff.
Does how much the Pac-12 is kind of everybody's beating everybody, does that keep your guys' attention a little more up against a team that's still 2-5?
A little bit, not really. We don't really focus on that right now. We focus on our opponent. We focus on the game that's coming up. So we really don't. We care about it like afterwards. But during this week, it's strictly UCLA. We're not worried about the other stuff because we're trying to win. So after Utah L, we just gotta learn from it. Practice hard. We got one more practice, then we out there, and we just gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta do what's best.